Cat from Thailand. Welcome back to me. Welcome back to True Blue Thai. How are you doing today? It's True Blue Thai here from Thailand. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm in my cubby hole again in the back room. Anyway, guys, I'm still happy and cheerful. Are you not? Are you? You know, because quite honestly, I'm very happy of the fact that we won. Not only we win, we qualified. And yeah, it's just been superb to be a Blue at the moment. The question is today: are Man City back? That's the question. That's the question I've seen it on LB's channel. I've seen it on many channels. I've seen it on Talk Crap, etc. They're saying, are Man City back? So unlike quite a few pundits on TalkSport and Sky Sports and BBC or Bias BC or whatever, they all said Man City will take a good couple of seasons to get back to where we were. Anyway, so but what do they know? Me personally, have championed this way we are at the moment and what we're doing, the spending. And you could look at me and say, well, you've got rose tinted glasses on, okay, and you're a Blue and you're biased. But there's reasons to be cheerful, and I've said this on more than one occasion. There's reasons to be cheerful, and I'm going to explain why and reasons to be cheerful, but I'm also going to use backup for what a reason why I'm cheerful and why I feel positive about moving forward with into the new season. Okay, so let me just do some housekeeping first. For instance, on a few things. It's England tonight, I believe. They're playing Spain. So Jason Mactee has been speaking. So let's have a quick chat about what Jason's been saying. Got it all written down for you guys. Oh, by the way, happy birthday, Kevin De Bruyne. 34 today. Happy birthday, mate. Hope you're doing well. Got a lovely family and everything. Hope you're doing well in Italy, one of my favourite countries in the world. Lived in Italy for a while. Love Italy. But Naples, I hope you're doing well. I'm sure you do well in Naples. So, Jason Mactee. I don't regret my decision to go to the Euros. I am happy here and I'm focused on tomorrow, beating Germany in the final. Hope they do. Well, under 21s, and it's not the Club World Cup. Ooh, bit of old dig there, old Jason. But yeah, I can respect his decision. Do I expect him to see City next season? Probably not. What's he got? I think he's going to go to he must stay in Germany because I think he's going to Deutschland somewhere. I think he's been linked with Dortmund and a few other clubs are after Jason, but it's a shame it hasn't worked out again. It's this debate about bringing in young players. I think I listened to Dabs and Big Steve talking about the youngsters, and it really is a difficult one. And everybody's talking about, for instance, Cole Palmer, and yeah, it's a hard one, but it's of and not letting good promising players to go. But right, okay. So a couple of things. Just another quick another beef I need to get off my mind. Right, okay, so for instance, the British media have been talking about the fact that the Club World Cup is not as old, playing against half-empty stadiums. Now, the Man City played at the Camp World Stadium in Orlando, Florida. Okay, and it appears that the stadium has a capacity of, I think, 61,000. And the attendance was 54,000, 55,000. I think it was about 7,000 below its full capacity. So to sit there and say that there was Man City against a half-empty stadium is kind of a load of bull. 54,000 fans would probably be half of the Premier League stadiums would be full. If it was the 54,000 people turned up, but certainly Chelsea would be people standing out and outside looking for tickets. If, for instance, the Real Madrid game against Red Bull was 64,000. So to sit there saying they're playing against half-empty stadiums, again, another crap from the media. So just wanted to let you know that just another push back against the media crap. And you know what it is? Do you know Donald Trump is having to go at the American media in his, slagging them off in the saying are they talking fake news? I just feel I'm doing the same thing. In talking fake news, British, the BBC, the Sky Sports, TalkSport, in southern-based media, for instance, are all talking crap. in Mark Dobson, for instance, Tom the Hutchinson guy, for instance, all talking crap on ESPN. Don Hutchinson, and anti-Manchester City, and it's just ridiculous. So just because their team's not in it, and so, but just want to push back on that one. Right, okay. Now the standings of the Club World Cup. Manchester City finished top of our group, as probably everybody knows. Finished got won all 3 games. No other team did that. Also, for instance, there was also something else. The Bayern Munich played against Auckland, New Zealand, and won their first game 10-0. Now, congratulations to them. Unfortunately, no, New Zealand, but they got £2 million out of it. So $2 million euros out of it. So the fact is, and a point, but also the fact is that when it comes down to who scored the most goals, or goal difference, should I say, the team at the top was Manchester City. We scored 14 goals compared to the Bundesliga team. We finished on plus 12, more than any other team. Bayern Munich finished on and the goal difference was plus 10. So even though they had scored 10 goals in their first game, they conceded on goals. So in the next games. So what does that tell you? Manchester City were the top, the goal difference of plus 12. Bayern Munich had goal difference of plus 10, and no team got close to the goal difference. Apart from, you're looking at Benfica at goal plus 7. Okay, PSG got plus 5, and Real Madrid they got plus 5 as well. So there you go. So not only get 3 points, we actually won the goal difference. Which means that when the pundits were putting together they were putting together the betting. Guess who comes out first? Manchester City. Man City defending. We are now favourites to win the Club World Cup, which is excellent. And so Man City was favourites to win the Club World Cup. Let's just have a quick look. We're 11th to 4th favourites. The PSG 3-1, Real Madrid 9-2, Bayern Munich 7-1, Chelsea 11-1, Inter Milan 16-1, Palmeiras 25-1, Flamengo 28-1, Dortmund 33-1, and so is Bogota. But Man City favourites. Ooh, so are Manchester City back? Well, again, another question. So and if you're going to go to a tournament, you're going to be finished first. So we score more goals, get more points than these teams. So are Man City back? Well, let's have a look and look at the evidence now. Because again, for instance, we'll have to have a look at the evidence of actually why we're back or not. So. I think it's a combination of, and I've said this if you heard my videos before, I think it's a combination of not just one thing, I think it's a combination of a few things. Last season, we had Rodri out, Bob as well. For instance, so we have the best player in the world out, for instance, and I don't care if people call us Rodri FC, I don't care. It's not. You can't say that. Rodri is a mega important player to Man City, but he's a linchpin. But also, for instance, he's not the main guy. He can't do it by himself. You need a team around him. So, but he's an important player. But it's also important. What's called puzzle in the box. But also, for instance, we also had the injuries. Smaller squad. We didn't. Invest in the squad, and we had a lot of injuries. Now, when I look at, for instance, for us, and we never foresee the injuries. Also, players like Kevin De Bruyne with his injury, also, for instance, the main playmaker, for instance, being out. He only thought it was a small injury, it turned out to be a bigger one. And also the likes of Phil Foden, he lost his mojo as well. So a lot of players fell off. I think it was only Guardiola who deserved Player of the Year. He was the one. Now, coming into this season, what's changed? Now, I think what things have changed are, right, one, Pep Linders and Jamie French and Carlo Torre have come in, right? So Pep said goodbye to Juan Molina and the rest. Okay, thank you very much for your service, and brought in a fresh, brand new background staff. Mega important to give the players a lot more gene-up, but also freedom, more experience, and also somebody who can talk to Pep and have a good fight against with Pep. And Juan Molino, I think he's a good lad, etc. But I think you need even Arteta, for instance, you need somebody to challenge Pep. So, for instance, and that is one. Two, transfers. Rather than getting Berts, which I thought was good, but I think, for instance, again, it would always be, is this the Kevin De Bruyne replacement? And I think also the price tag with the media, what they've done to Jack, it will be all going on about price tags. And also, is this the replacement for De Bruyne? Now the media's not talking about that. But it's not all about the media. But the fact is, we brought in somebody in midfield to replace Gundogan, or a Gundogan, or assist Gundogan, or whatever. Play against like Rodri. In Tiana Reinders, brilliant. So, for instance, we've got that. We've also got Nico Gonzalez also as backup as well. Helping Rodri. Also, we still got Gundogan as well. Good, brilliant. We've also needed somebody, a proper left back. So, for instance, we can put Guardiola in the centre back room, what he wants to, which is be. So we can have his pair with Ruben Dias. So we've got him as a proper left back in Aït-Nouri. Aït-Nouri speaks French. He's also teamed up with Doku. Doku speaks French. Also, yeah. So again, it's in small things make a big difference. So that you've got that. On the right side, regardless, I know people talk about a right back. I think Pep's going to stay unless we can't get Livramento in. I don't think we're going to go for anybody else. I think we're just going to go for, unless somebody actually comes along who's a proper right back. I think we're going to stick with Nunes. I hear from Pep Guardiola what Pep Guardiola was saying about Nunes, about he's actually growing again, but also Nunes actually he's been playing in the side, knows the side. He's busy mates also with Aït-Nouri, for instance, and also he's very, very good around, and he's got the speed, he's got the trickery to go forward. And I think, for instance, Pep is actually probably quite happy with him in the side. And yes, he's the Bozo, but it's like other teams, but Bozo's the less. But he's actually was one of the best players against Juventus. So he's definitely coming up his game. So the guy, for instance, who lost the game against United last season, he's not the same guy. I don't think so as well. So also, for instance, you've got the the older generation, the players. They've got their stay in. I'm happy to say the likes of Bernardo Silva being captain. Bernardo Silva and what he's coming out and saying is brilliant. Also, for instance, I'll read out a few things in a second. So that is important. I think Bernardo Silva as captain is excellent. 9 years, he knows the club. I'll explain it in a second. Also, for instance, you've got, the other experience like Ilkay Gundogan and as well as Kovacic. Don't know whether one of them stay go, but don't know. But you still need that experience in the defence with Ruben Dias. And you've also got the main thing. So you've got that combination of elderly statements or older players, plus also the young, fast stadiums players. So to assist and help Haaland, so Haaland doesn't feel like he's doing it by himself. Let me just read a few things. Okay, so Pep Guardiola, and you get, again, small things. You got to listen and look, and then to see what the players are saying. The truth about what about the new Man City. Pep Guardiola, we continue to. You talked to you again. I'm just going to read a few things of what he said. Pep Guardiola, we continue to think last year we had a good team, but we suffered 200,000 injuries. Not quite true, but now we found ourselves again. This is the path we need to take. We don't have to talk, but work hard. So that's what Pep. 12 years ago, I never in the world, and you would never expect Man City in the World Club Cup. We play in the mid-table now, but now we're facing elite teams. It's an honour. Pep Guardiola. Today we had 2 incredible centre backs and 4 on the bench. Last year we had 1, but that's why we struggled. We couldn't train. But now we have Pep Linders, Jamie French, Carlo Torre. We make a step up in training. This is the only way to survive in the Premier League and in Europe in all competitions. So bringing in the background staff has added that kind of extra. We were incredible aggressive without the ball, with it sometimes quicker. Now it's also another part of the puzzle. Edison, him staying, mega important. Edison was an incredible quarterback today, making long balls, and when we had to patient to be calm, I had the feeling that the players felt I didn't have to tell them. They felt we had a competitive like we have in that decade. Basically what he was saying really, the players know because they've got Eddie. They know how he plays, how he wants. But also Eddie can play the long ball, but also can play around the area and play it that way. So while teams are actually pushing on us, we can just play it over the top of their heads. And having a goalkeeper, Eddie Staying, mega important for the for City. Today was more or less a final. We talked about it. The first target was to qualify, but we never know where we will finish and where we're going to play the next game. Our performance was incredibly good. I was very pleased, but most important is the players have realised they need to get back what they did in the last decade. Bernardo Silva. It was impossible. It's probably one of the biggest honours of my career. I'm going to being captain. I'm going to start with my ninth season with Man City. We went through a lot of fantastic moments, some disappointment ones as well. And that experience, I try to pass it on to younger guys. It's about each one of us being our own leader and helping the guys next to us in the dressing room. The same way we have helped each other. I'm counting on Ruben Dias, Rodri and Erling Haaland and the guys to help me because I will need the help and for the team to achieve and hopefully can win titles. Again, you talk about the experience, the new captains helping the younger players. Bernardo Silva, it's a part of my life. I'm going to talk about players that are so important to Man City, like Vincent Kompany, David Silva, Fernandinho, Aguero, Thiago Torre. The club always finds some new solutions, a new generation of players that has kept putting the club in the right path at the top. It's nice to have new blood in the team. These guys have a lot of energy, a lot of qualities, and it's up to us older ones to give them the right path to achieve good things and for them to take place. Is that not a captain? What a captain says? So for instance, again, Pep Guardiola and Matheus Nunes. That's what I'm saying. No right back. I'm not going to buy a right back. For Neat, he is adaptable, unbelievable fullback. I believe he can become an incredible fullback because he's smart coming in from outside. He goes inside and attacks really in good spaces. Okay, not talk about being a right back, but he's definitely. I think he'll definitely keep him in the team. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. Pep Guardiola on where they're staying at the moment. I said to Man City, I said thank you to Man City for the place they have chosen for us to be together for the FIFA World Club. It's in front of the sea. The vibe is really good, and we train really good. And afterwards, we play golf, go to the beach, yoga, or whatever they want. I think I think the players all most of the time spend a lot of time together. We talked about exactly what we need and not repeat last season. I have the feelings that the season, the squad is really good, but we have because we had 1,000 million injuries last season. We had 1,000 million injuries. Gone from 200,000 to 1,000 million injuries. Today at Juventus, Rodri are on the pitch. When you lose the best player in the world, you'll always miss him. But today, I felt every player had that feeling. I felt we played good. Otherwise, my mate is going to play in my position. when it happens. So there's a good competition in the I'm delighted to get Rodri back. They made a massive difference. Also, they also believe that their mate, if they don't turn up, their mate is could get their position. So they're mates, they're friends. So there's no animosity. I'm not playing. I'm on the bench. I'm not playing. There's a team of mates together. Again, important. But to me, that is what I'm saying. This is why I feel those combinations of what's happening at the club, the fundamentals, what was missing last season, those fundamentals are now coming back, and this is what gives me the confidence to say, are Man City back? Yes, because we've got those fundamentals back. The players, the coaching staff, the combination between the young and the old. Having put in the right captains in, right? Okay. So these things are making the difference, giving the freedom to the players to run at the ball rather than just pass and keeping hold of the ball. Go for it. And I think they're getting that from the coaching staff. Go for it, okay? And I think we will go for it, and that's the reason why I'm very, very confident about the season and going forward. Can we win the Club World Cup, the FA Cup, the Premier League, whatever? Well, it's a big task. But I do believe, for instance, from what our signs are, that, for instance, yes, we can. I'm worried about the size of the squad being reduced. That is what I'm worried about. The players are not there. Thank you, and I'm sorry, but it's not. It's time to move on. But the players who are there, I want to keep them, and as many as possible, because I don't want them going out alone. Because I do believe the players we've got, can win us something this year. Absolutely, a good trophy. Premier League. It's on loan at Anfield at the moment, and we need it back at the Etihad. So, and I believe that, for instance, with the players that we've got, the system we're playing, the new ingredients putting Man City back together, the understanding, these guys are going to come back. They want to come back, and now we got the players to beat the low block, and we can do it. I believe so. Do you believe so? I believe so. Guys, love you and leave you. True Blue Tie from Thailand. I'll speak to you tomorrow.